Jezebel. If someone were to compile a list of the most infamous women in the Bible, the name of this Phoenician princess would surely be at the top. Jezebel was domineering, merciless, unjust, manipulative, unscrupulous, and relentless. Her wickedness was so profound that she killed innocent people as if they were nothing.
I have a very difficult multi-choice question I want everyone to try their best to answer in the comments below. What can black men do to save black women in the United States of America in 2025?
That's a good question.
A, not a damn thing. B, not a goddamn thing. C, all black men can do is save themselves. Or D, all of the above. Now, I know that this is a really tough question that requires a lot of thought. So take your time and answer right now. If you answered A,
that's correct.
If you answered B,
Correct.
if you answered C or D,
you are technically correct. The best kind of correct.
Ain't nothing a black man can do to save black women's black asses in America. That's why from this point forward, I want proper black men to stop taking accountability for all of the ills in the black community. There are 3 hands of control in the black community: the black woman, the government, and the people Kanye proved you can't criticize. If black men had control of the community, you wouldn't see 4-year-old girls like Miss Shirley twerking all over the internet. You also wouldn't see black daughters bringing home thugs or other inappropriate men, because those thugs and inappropriate men would have to answer to men like myself. I want somebody to tell me how the image of black men became the poster child for the term sellout in the black community. You know what I'm talking about. Sambo or Uncle Tom, fictional characters written by white women and propagated by Hollywood and the people that Kanye proved you can't criticize. But black men are the sellouts, huh? Don't that sound like the same play that white women ran on black women after the civil rights movement? Bet you didn't know that, huh? Who looking like a sellout now? A bunch of fictional characters written by a couple of Beckys? Or your grandma?
Stop him!
Black women live the most tragic lives thanks to sell out baby boomer black women. And if you listen closely, they'll tell you that themselves.
Hey, how y'all doing? Just in light of the last video that I posted, I actually wanted to take the time to share my experience and my story with pregnancy and abortion with you all. I hope that you all can be respectful about what I'm getting ready to say, but at the end of the day, everybody has an opinion. You're entitled to it, and you have no heaven or hell to put me in. And so at the end of the day, listen if you will. So when I was 16, I got pregnant for the first time by my manager at Rally's.
What?
Pregnant at that age by a grown-ass manager? Y'all know what's sad? I bet everybody watching this video knows of a black chick that grew up with a similar situation. But I bet none of y'all knows of a black girl that was raised by a proper father that found herself in a situation like that as a kid. This woman had not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 baby deletions, and they get mad when we say the most dangerous place for a black baby is in the womb of a black woman.
Well, let's be nice. Let's be nice. We don't have to go there. I mean, you're not wrong, but you didn't have to say it. I mean, good Lord.
And I'm gonna go a step further than that and say that the most dangerous place for a black child is under the single mother care of a black woman. That is why I say they the most racist weapons ever created by the United States government and the people Kanye proved you can't criticize. But I can already hear it now. Me calling it out is divisive. But let's go ahead and let the queen continue.
I was in Hampton High School playing basketball. I was one of 5 children. I have a single mom raised me with no father. My stepdad was in and out of my life, you know, as he was, you know, in and out cheating on my mom, whatever, what have you. And my dad never really confirmed that DNA wise.
So she don't know who her biological father is because that's how much of a 304 her mama was.
Nasty bitch.
Want to talk about somebody selling out? How about we stop calling people fictional characters like Uncle Tom and start calling people real characters like Auntie Keisha?
Yup.
Oh, and by the way, we are only 1 minute in to an 8-minute video.
I beg your pardon?
All right. So, first time I got pregnant, I got an abortion. My OBGYN actually told me how I could petition the courts as a minor to have an abortion, right? Because my mom actually was trying to make me have the child.
Why?
I grew up in a Christian household.
What did you say?
I grew up in a Christian household.
Bullshit. Now you know why I call them black Jezebels. She is a full adult and still believes that it was a Christian household she grew up in. That explains the dysfunction in the black church. And that also explains why the people Kanye proved you can't criticize can get away with giving Glorilla that gospel award. I know I ain't the only one that finds it funny that an unrepentant Jezebelian single mother 304 will hang a picture of Jesus on her wall and have her kids convinced that this is a Christian environment.
We didn't believe in, well, they didn't believe in it because I believed in righting my wrongs, and, you know, I don't believe that I should have to, you know, pay for a mistake for the rest of my life.
Choosing to have intercourse wasn't a mistake. You were either forced into the situation or you chose to engage. This is how they become adults with that same childlike mindset.
The second time I got pregnant, I was pregnant by an ex-boyfriend who was 10 years older than me. I had met him when I was 13.
Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy.
How does a 13-year-old form an inappropriate relationship with a 23-year-old while growing up in a Christian household?
Your mom's a hoe.
And oh, don't forget, we not even 2 minutes into this 8-minute video.
Damn it!
He was literally 23 years old. So I got pregnant around about like 17 years old. I was getting ready to go to college at Virginia State University. And it was an abusive relationship. I was mentally, physically abused. He pulled my hair out of my hair, slapped me in my face. I had got this guy's name tattooed on me twice. Covered it up twice. But that was a relationship that I should have never even had been in. So when we talk about the mental trauma of going through an abortion now 2 times, fast forward to 21 years old. I'm getting ready to graduate college, walk across the stage with my degree. I got pregnant by a guy named Jordan.
I'm Michael Jordan. Stop it. Get some help.
Literally lied to me, told me that, you know, he didn't think he could have children and he didn't, you know, ejaculate inside of me, and the entire time was just lying, right? We got into an argument, yada yada. He told me to abort my child. I told him I didn't want the child. He paid for the abortion. I went shopping with the money.
Bruh.
It was a mess. It was a whole mess. That was number 3. I got pregnant by the same guy again.
And I guarantee you that it's all his fault and she's not about to take no accountability, and she's getting ready to tell us how she used baby deletion as birth control again. But during the election, women everywhere was cutting off friends and family because they wanted you to believe that baby deletion was nothing more than women's health care, and without it, women would perish everywhere.
How can you doubt that? Like, how do you not believe that? It's the truth.
Man, those sellout Auntie Keishas is the reason that the black community remains a dysfunctional 13% of the population for over 60 years straight.
Yes, foolish, I know. I got pregnant by that same guy. Again, now I'm in grad school and I'm trying to get this second degree in. It's always funny to me how the people, you know, who don't have the means, the money, the house, the car, the job, those are the women that get pregnant. And then the women that don't have or that do have, you know, the means to provide, and they have the degrees and whatever else, you know, the money, and it's like they can't get pregnant.
What?
You know, it's just like you come from this nice family and your parents are engineers, and, you know, they work at the university, and those like people that have that financial support and that family support, it's like those are the ones that just can't have the children, right?
Hi, America. My name's David Taylor. I'm the CEO of the company that makes Tide and its corollary product, Tide Pods, which is what I want to talk to you about today. You gotta stop eating the Tide Pods, okay?
But if you're in a messed up situation, if you don't have a supportive family, your mom, your dad, your siblings, nobody, it's like, wow, how do you get pregnant?
You can't make this shit up.
This is an adult asking how you get pregnant. Let's blame life, not that Jezebelian mindset. And let's not forget that this is the same group of women, the main group of women, trying to give everybody else dating advice. That's laughable. That's why AI is laughing at black women's black asses. Who in the hell would take dating advice from the group of women who are infamous for their poor choice in men?
NGE, you a clown for making this video.
Okay, cool. Now answer this question. Which group of women pops into your head first when I say the words baby mama? Is it the Beckys, the Marias, the Chun-Lis, or the Shaniquas? Even Dr. Umar is getting tired of black women's black asses.
Ancestor said calm down. Ogun, calm me down.
The post reads, yikes, Dr. Umar blasts woman that he was dealing with, accuses her of stealing banking information and discussing his mother's health. HIPAA violation. Queen of Fishy Coochie. 3 throat goat sessions turned into a 2.5-year relationship with marriage, love, and masturbation. Let's listen.
Lene Stacks. Siobhan Stone, Lene Stacks, throat goat.
Damn.
Hood rat.
Whoa.
Jump off.
Wow.
Fishy Coochie.
Damn.
Fishy Coochie, the queen of Fishy Coochie. I believe she may have taken information regarding the bank account of FDMG and my personal. He told me that she would not mind coming to care for my mother. I assured her that I would pay her, and I did pay her. And this is going to be important when I bring up the attorney in a minute, because I consulted with an attorney in Kansas City who told me that if I can prove that I paid her to care for my mother, then she can be charged with HIPAA violations for discussing my mother's personal, sensitive medical information without permission.
A few moments later.
3 throat goat sessions turned into a 2.5-year relationship with marriage, love, masturbation. Talking about I ate out your fish tank. You have an aquarium down there. She has an aquarium down there with every creature in the ocean. She got squid, she got clams between her legs.
Damn.
She got oysters, she got shrimps between her legs. She got salmon, whiting, tilapia, you name it, she got it.
God
Squid,
damn.
octopus, every funky creature is between them legs, brothers and sisters. She needs a yoni steam, a yoni dream, and a yoni clean.
Jesus Christ.
We now return to our regularly scheduled program.
You know, like, and so I think that it's just a crazy situation, and I just wanted to share my experience with you all, because after you go through so much trauma, I think that now, like, even at the age of 33 right now, like, the idea of me carrying a man's child and, you know, the semen altering the DNA in my mind and literally just changing my chemical makeup inside of my body is really scary, you know. And to each his own. Whatever decisions you make, you have to deal with that, and you have to answer to God for that. And it's not nobody's place to burden you or make you feel bad. And so I just wanted to share my story with all of the women out there, and I hope that y'all share this and blast this, and don't eat me up too much in the comments, because I got time today. But I am definitely trying to be as transparent with you all as possible. I have had 4 abortions by 3 different men. 4. And it wasn't easy to get here, you know, because now I got this house, and it's like now I have the space for my children, but now I don't have the children, right? And so it's weird how life works out, but it's also made me not even want to have children at all. Like, just the trauma alone and the experience of going through all that I've been through, it has literally made me not even want to deal with the situation. Part of me wants to have a family. Part of me wants to be, you know, big mama, a grandmother, a great grandmother, and just love. And then the other part of me is just like, I already had something ripped out of my womb enough times. It hurts. It's a traumatic emotional experience that you go through. And just because I had to make that decision does not mean that it was easy, and it was made out of love.
What? What?
It was made out of love.
Wait, hold on. Back it up.
I'm in grad school, and I'm trying to get this second degree in.
The foolishness of that comment is so deep, I can only ascribe it to higher education. You have to have gone to college to say something that stupid.
Because at the end of the day, it's a lot of children in foster care who people don't even love them. They're just adopting the children just to get the paycheck, and to say that you are literally doing something and it looks good, but behind closed doors, behind the scenes, it's nothing nice, you know. And the same thing goes for these women that have all of these children, these multiple children. They may not have the mental capacity to take care of those children. They may not have, you know, the financial means to take care of those children, but they're the ones with all the children. And then, like I said, the ones that have the means, that have, you know, the time and everything, it's like they can't get pregnant.
Sure, Jan.
So it's like, and why would the Bible say be fruitful and multiply if not everybody can have kids?
Are you high or just incredibly stupid?
You have to have gone to college to say something that stupid.
You stupid.
And why was I chosen to be the one to have them?
Because you and every other black Jezebel is proof that the devil runs this world.
Fact.
I made this video to further prove that you can't even partially blame black men for the current state of the black community. We was raised to chase the straight A student that attended church every Sunday, not the hood rat. What we learned was there was no difference between her and the hood rat when it came to busting it down for Pookie and Ray Ray. Black women don't choose the black men that black men raise. They choose the black men that black women raise. And if you are a black woman still watching this video and you have not contributed to the racist agenda to destroy us all, you are the real queen. And I speak on behalf of proper men everywhere. We love you.
No, you mustn't go. I need you. I never met nobody like you. I can't live without you.
Man, shout out to Montiel Taylor and Isaiah Miskell for the $10 super chats.
I love you.
And shout out to Florida's local white guy and Malik Kwali for the $5 super chats.
Squad up.
And finally, shout out to Mel KGN for the $2 super chat.
Thank you guys for having me.
Y'all know donating to this channel makes the Jezebels mad, and for that, y'all get the misogyny song.
Corny.
Bro, being a single mom is literally the hardest
kid,
shit
right?
ever. Like, you cannot do anything.
Corny.
Fire dog.
Corny kid, right?
Misogyny.
How dare you?
Misogyny. Misogyny.
At this point, my standards are so high, I think I'm looking for Jesus Christ himself.
Misogyny.
You gonna learn today.
Man, I appreciate everyone that has continued to support the journey. Man, please continue to support the journey. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'ma holla at y'all next time.
When that woman, after gummy bearing my Shango stick, that woman took off her underwear, and I'm telling you, brothers and sisters, and I don't mean no disrespect to feminine energy. When she took her underwear off, brothers and sisters, she smelled like something crawled up inside of her and died. She smelled like an old fish tank. You ever smell a fish tank that somebody ain't cleaned in like 2 years? That's what she smelled like when she took off those funky ass drawers. Her drawers were so old and so funky that I thought it was a wife beater. That's how stretched out her drawers was. Her drawers were so old and so funky, I thought her underwear was a slingshot. Her drawers were so funky and so stank, brothers and sisters, that I thought it was a wife beater, brothers and sisters, and I don't mean no disrespect. She needs a baptism. She needs a deep cleanse. She needs an exorcism. I think she got demons living in that bat cave. I think she got demons living in that bat cave, brothers and sisters. So when she said, it's my turn, after she got finished swallowing the Shango, she said, it's my turn. And I'm sitting there and I'm saying to myself, how do I get out of this? Because it ain't no way under God's heaven that King Kong consciousness face, nose, tongue, lips, ears, or hairline is going anywhere near that cootie cat. Brothers and sisters, listen.